Greetings. I'm standing in the First Lutheran Church sanctuary, ready to tell you about an exciting thing called Lent of 2024. I have all these items in my hand to remind me of all the things that we are bringing for our worship community here, and wanted to let you know about it. First of all, it's entitled The Hymns of Our Faith. We're using the whole 40-day Lenten journey together to highlight the hymns of our faith, the wonderful witness that the authors and the composers of our famous hymns, wonderful hymns of old but also contemporary hymns, have used. I've also got this guitar and this piano to highlight that we are going to use the Holden Evening Prayer Worship Service. And so it's a beautiful contemporary service. I know you've done it before, and so we're excited about having that become the music of the liturgy. Also, in regard to the hymnal, this is our preaching text, and so each week the preacher will be using a hymn from the hymnal to bring to you the message of that day. Also, if you haven't done this or seen this yet, this is the way we are nominating hymns for our March Madness Hymns of Gladness bracket playoff. And so each week, starting with 64 hymn nominations, we're going to eliminate half of them and keep the cream ones, the ones that you've chosen, and see where this goes. And so 32 hymns the next week, 16, that's the Sweet 16 hymns. We'll get down to the Elite 8, the Final 4, the championship, and then by Holy Week we'll know the favorite hymn of the church chosen in our bracket playoff. And so we invite you to join in as that as well. This I am holding on to remind you we have a podcast that we would like to highlight, because it happens to be our Sing to the Lord podcast, and it is produced, and the content is from our own Zachary Brockhoff, our worship and music leader here, premier organist, I would say, and Pastor Lars Olson, former pastor, he's in on the podcast, and Mason Van Essen is leading the conversation. And so we're excited that each day we're going to offer you a link to that podcast so that you can have this daily turn to the text, turn to the beautiful music of the church. Also, we do have the Devos coming. This is a long history of the church to produce our own devotional, and so these of the past are going to guide us into something in the future. We've asked our church musicians to help us. What is your favorite hymn? And tell us why, and make it a devotional. And so we're excited to have that to offer you as well. And what am I doing with this shoe? Well, this is also something of a tradition here at the church. We are going to walk to Cameroon together. In other words, John Hagg is organizing the collective steps that we take week to week. We submit to him every week the number of steps from our phone that we've taken, and hopefully with all of your help, we will get to Cameroon. And why Cameroon? Well, there's a roofing project for the churches that the Synod is highlighting. We've done many so far already as the Synod, but we'd like your help in doing more. And so this is our Lent before us, and I hope you join us with a tune in your step and faith in your ears. We'd love you to join us in Lent 2024.